Hey, what's going on? It's your boy NFF here, back in another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be sharing you guys my top 5 tips on how to grow on Instagram and how I grew my page to over 100,000 followers. So I'm going to start with the most important tip, and I know you guys have heard this before, but you have to be unique. It is so important as a content creator to do something different and do something that hasn't been done before. You have to give people a reason to want to follow you. What are you doing different than the other pages similar to yours? So for me, when I started, there was thousands of NFL pages, but I noticed that there was no one doing strictly fun facts, so that's what I did, and it worked out for me. So what you guys have to do is get your unique ideas and then share them to your account and make that your basis. Be unique. So number 2 is engage with your hashtags in your community. This one is especially important if you're just starting out. So when I first started, I went to a hashtag that was relevant to my page. So in my case, it was hashtag NFL, but it could be any hashtag. And so I would just scroll through posts on the hashtag and I would just like them and I would comment on them and I would just get my name out there so people that were in my community could see my page. Just getting your name out there is how 90% of your first 1,000 followers are going to come in. You have to just go through people that are in your community already and just like their post, comment, get your name out there. People will want to see your account, they'll want to check it out. That's when they see your content and that's why they want to follow you. Also, the other thing you should do is find pages that are similar to yours and start a group chat. I cannot tell you guys how many NFL group chats I am in right now, and we all just help each other out and we like each other's posts, we comment, we share them, we stuff like that. So go find your intended audience and get your name out there. Just go comment, get your name out there so people will see it and they'll want to click on your profile. So my third tip is commenting on already popular pages of your desired community. So I have to start by saying this because I cannot stress this enough. Do not self-promote straight up. You just can't do that. Do not comment, hey, go check me out, guys. Like, people ignore those. They don't care. They don't want to see that. So get to the post early, like 5 or 10 minutes. It's the best if you could do it like 30 seconds, like you refresh and it's right there. So do that and then comment something funny or relatable or just anything that'll get you likes, because it doesn't matter if it's cheesy or if it's corny, as long as it gets likes. Because when you get these likes, the comment is a promotion itself. People see your profile picture and they see your username and they'll check you out because you're already at the top of the comment section of the account that all these people already follow. So your page is just sitting there. That's already promotion. People want to give you likes and they want to check out your account because you're right there. They can see it. So my fourth tip is doing collabs or doing shout out for shout out. But the most important part of this tip is not being unrealistic and not being ridiculous with your collabs and your shout out for shout outs. Find pages with a similar following to yours, whether it be a couple thousand or a couple hundred even, and ask if they want to do shout out for shout out or ask if they want to collaborate, depending on what kind of page you have. If that's possible, do a collab. If it's not possible, just do story shout out for shout out or do post shout out for shout out or do whatever you want. But this way you can appeal to your audience and you can mutually benefit from this, so you guys both have your followings and both of your followings cross over, so then you both grow together. So now what I'm about to say only applies to a small percentage of you, but listen up. If you legitimately think you made a post that is relevant to a bigger page and you think they would benefit from posting it, you can DM them and ask them if they would repost your thing. But only do this if you really think it's relevant, if you really spent time on it, if you really think it's good and it's quality and it's something that hasn't been done before, then do it. Go for it. But I'm telling you guys, only do this. It only applies to a few of you, I promise. Only do this if you really think your post fits with the large page. So you can ask them to repost. And then if they do, of course, give you credit, right? So you can ask them. That's what I did. When I was first starting out, I would post, right? I would find a cool Packers fact or something and I would send it to these Packers pages and be like, hey, if you want to post this, go for it. I wouldn't push it. That's all I would say. Boom, right there. If you want to post this, I found this cool fact, you might want to post it. That's kind of what I said. That was it. And then if they said yes, awesome, that was great. And then it brought attention to my page. But if they said no, I moved on because they don't owe you anything and that's just how it is. Alright, so my last tip is to use the Explore tab and share posts to your advantage. So what I mean by this is the more interaction you get on your post, the more likely you are to be on the Explore tab. So engage your followers in a discussion. So in my case, I ask my followers a question relating to football. So I'll post about Kirk Cousins and I'll be like, do you guys think Kirk Cousins is a top 10 quarterback in the league, right? So it's kind of controversial. It sparks debate. People want to comment, so they want to do that. And then it gets me on the Explore page, and more people do it, and more people comment, right? So engaging in discussion, it generates comments, and then you get on the trending page and more people see it and you get more clicks on your page, more traffic, more followers. You get the picture. The other thing that you have to do is you have to get people to share your post. That's the best way to grow on Instagram. Whether you post funny stuff or you post just the most absolutely remarkable things, the best way to get traffic to your page is people sending your post to group chats, because every group chat they send it to, that's 30 people that see it here, 30 people that see it here, 30 people that see it here. So that is the best way to grow. So that being said, you have to make sure your content that you post is something you would find funny or interesting, because chances are your audience will find it funny or interesting too, and they'll send it to their friends, and their friends think it too. They check out your page, and then you get more traffic, more followers. That's how the game works. So those are 5 tips for how to grow on Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if this video helped you out in any way. If you guys would like to see more of this in the future, let me know in the comments. And I have plenty of tips to grow. I have plenty of things. I have 130,000 followers on Instagram, so I like to think I know what I'm talking about. But if you guys want to see more of this, just let me know in the comments. I would just like to thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.